there's obviously some really like terrible things that have happened in your past, and hearing, you know, that's
Yeah.
not that long ago, that's in the 90s. So to hear that those sorts of things were happening to you and your children in Wales is quite shocking.
And they are Welsh citizens. And the crazy thing is, many people who hear my story think, oh, that happened in 1993, 1994, 1995. I would hope to think that we have improved. In some ways, we have, because I couldn't get a job in the legal profession when I arrived. My son is a trainee solicitor today, and a Welsh firm gave him a chance.
Yeah.
And it is a fantastic BBC Radio Wales that has listened to my daughter's track and thought this is excellent quality. Doesn't matter who you are, you're going on the Welsh A list. And I'm so excited that that is happening. However, just before the pandemic hit, we had a call from a school in the valleys where 5 incidences of racism happened with children as young as 6, where they told a black girl to go back to her country because she looked like a monkey. That is Wales today. Um, and also a child in December 2019 in Cardiff, in Cardiff, um, an Asian boy was locked in a toilet by 2 kids and beaten. He fought his way out of that, and in the end was suspended for fighting his way out of that lock-in. That's what's happened. Another boy was stopped and searched, who'd never done anything and was really harassed, put in cuffs and feared for his own life. There is so much that is going on that people are not honestly aware of. And I think there has to be more done to raise awareness of people's experiences in Wales today. I think it's so important that that is done, because without a conscientious effort to understand what is currently ongoing and to address it, we are really in a difficult place.
You talked about the culture in Wales when you first arrived. Do you think that it's similar now? Are you seeing a more diverse community in Wales and in Swansea? I know you're in Swansea as well, in particular.
Yes. I live in Swansea. I work in Cardiff, and we work right across the whole of Wales. I have to say that the diversity is improved and increased significantly. It's not just diversity in terms of skin color, but diversity in terms of experience. And people are wanting to also identify with their Welsh heritage. I am learning Welsh, doing dysgu Cymraeg, doing hoffi siarad Cymraeg, and doing Dodo Nigerian wreiddiol. And so I was born originally in Nigeria, but I consider myself a very proud Welsh Nigerian woman. That's how I see myself. And I do think there is a space for people like me in many people's hearts. Unfortunately, there are pockets of what I call pockets of wickedness that drowns the voices of the good, which is unfortunate. It's just like in newspapers, bad news sells. And when a few of these people who are totally behaving in a racist and intolerant manner, their voices are highlighted and spotlighted. And that is the sad experience of many people. These are everyday racism issues that people are having to deal with. And this is why the Black History Wales movement is pushing extremely hard for Black History 365, that we have opportunities to tell the stories of Black people who've made extremely positive contributions in Wales. I mean, look at the NHS. People from the Windrush generation have contributed significantly to this, the well-being of people in Wales. The NHS is full of people from diverse ethnic backgrounds, Commonwealth citizens, people from India, people from Africa, all parts, people from the Caribbean islands. Then you talk about nurses from the Philippines and all sorts of diverse people. If you plucked out every different face today, I tell you, the NHS would collapse. It couldn't run. just based on white faces, white Welsh faces. So we need to tell those stories of elders like Vanessa Cyril, OBE, the leading midwife for the whole of the UK from the West Indies, a Windrush elder who delivered over 2,000 babies in Wales. And one of them is 35, became a consultant neurosurgeon and treated her and said, "You delivered me. Do you recognize me, Mrs. Cyril?" Those are the stories that we're bringing to life through the Heritage Your Funded program, which is our stories, our voices, our history, Windrush stories. We're capturing the experiences of at least 60 Windrush people in Wales. So you might have seen the advert that's ongoing through the Parliament. We've released only 10 of the stories. So it's fantastic to see some of those contributions, because all you hear are negative stuff, or Black people stabbing people, there's a gun war, or there's theft and burglary or something. You hardly hear the stories of our contributions and what we have done as people of African descent.